Welcome everyone. If you've not met, my name is Dr. Pamela Frank. I'm a licensed naturopathic doctor in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It is my passion to educate and motivate others to achieve optimal health. I'm here to assist you in any way I can, whether it be from guiding you to make informed decisions about your health or helping to identify and remove any limitations that may be in the way of helping you achieve your goals. I've been a naturopathic doctor for 20 plus years and have achieved many Best ND awards in that time. I have a special interest in hormonal health, fertility, and digestive disorders. If you have any questions during our time together, please feel free to post them and I'll do my best to respond quickly. Let's get to it. The paleo diet is often called the caveman diet, primal diet, or Stone Age diet. The premise is that all of our food is directly sourced from nature, as our ancestors had hunted and gathered during the Paleolithic era. Before the birth of agriculture about 10,000 years ago, humans did not eat grains, beans, starchy vegetables, potatoes, beans, milk, or added salt and sugars. Yet, today, approximately 61% of humans' calories are from foods that were unknown to us and our bodies prior to the start of food processing. Let's summarize. Meats, fruits, and vegetables equal natural. Processed foods of any kind equal unnatural. The modern diet of refined foods is completely different from the way early humans ate. Many refer to the standard American diet as its acronym, SAD. Do you agree? Paleo foods to avoid. Foods to avoid include all dairy products, grains like rice, wheat, corn, oat, barley, millet, and rye, beans and legumes, starchy vegetables like potato and squash varieties, sugary foods and artificial sweeteners, high salt foods that are processed or smoked meats, soft drinks and fruit juices, refined vegetable oils. I know that might sound like a lot of restriction, but stay tuned for all the yummy paleo-friendly options. So what exactly can you eat? Well, there are lots of foods. All lean meats like chicken, turkey, fish, and shellfish, eggs, fruits and berries, most vegetables, nuts and seeds, honey occasionally, and healthy oils like olive oil, walnut oil, flaxseed oil, macadamia oil, avocado, and coconut oil. The paleo plate consists of a majority of lean meats, a close second of vegetables, a serving of healthy fats, and some fruit and nuts. Oh, and as always, a healthy amount of good old H2O. Speaking of water, this plays a huge role in the paleo lifestyle. We've all been told how important drinking water is for us, right? Dehydration affects everything from our digestion to the health of our skin. On the other hand, overhydration can even be lethal. A lot of water has to be consumed for this to be an issue, and I mean a lot. How much water should we drink then? That's complicated. We've been told 8-ounce glasses of water a day, but more studies are needed as things like body weight, nutritional needs, age, and activity levels all affect the amount of water we need daily. I don't mean to stray off, but here are only a few of the benefits of drinking water. 1, it increases the speed of your metabolism, and who doesn't want that? 2, it increases your muscle tone. 3, it aids in your digestion. 4, it prevents fatigue. 5, it supports detoxification. 6, it strengthens joint health. How many glasses of water do you currently drink on average? Back to paleo. Are you a little skeptical? It's okay. Luckily, there's a lot of scientific evidence concluding the efficacy of a paleo diet. Some benefits reported are naturally balanced blood glucose levels. Most are aware of the inconvenient blood sugar spikes and drops throughout the day. Because of the elimination of refined sugar, our bodies have a chance to regain the natural balance of our blood sugar. This means no more midday crashes. An increase of natural energy and more quality sleep. When you eat a balanced paleo meal, you are providing your body with natural energy sources from all natural sources. This is the way our bodies are meant to be fueled. Not to mention, our quality of sleep improves incredibly. This is done quite organically from cutting out the typical additives in our standard American diet food sources. The serotonin in our brains, signaling when it is time to sleep, is no longer drowned out by the chemicals in our food. Proper sleep equals natural foods, see? Effortless weight loss and lean muscle production. The structure of the paleo diet naturally promotes weight loss. Between cutting synthetic chemicals from processed foods, increasing our daily intake of fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats, and providing ourselves with ample protein for muscle growth, we are setting our bodies up for success. It keeps you full. Often people associate the word diet with restriction. While there are foods you can't eat, you are not counting calories, seeking for cheats, or staying hungry. The paleo diet promotes eating when you're hungry. The catch is, when doing it correctly, you will not be as hungry as often. The emphasis on calorie-dense, healthy fats, whole foods, and plenty of fiber creates the perfect equation for satisfying satiation. Disease prevention. Many diseases can be traced back to a single word: inflammation. Luckily, the paleo diet is structured around anti-inflammatory foods, while cutting out many of the known inflammatory food sources. Phew, I know that was a lot of information. I know that if I were you, I would be demanding some proof of such claims. After all, some of this seems a bit too good to be true, eh? Here's a great resource of various published and reviewed research on the paleo diet dating back over 30 years. So the website is thepaleodiet.com/research. That's again, thepaleodiet.com/research. Let's backtrack. Effortless weight loss? Now that sounds impossible. The quality of our food is of the utmost importance when considering trying to lose weight. Unfortunately, it is a common misconception that eating less is the answer to the weight loss epidemic. While it can be helpful to implement this with a fraction of people, it is more sustainable and appropriate to focus on quality over quantity. So let's talk about quality. The paleo menu is full of taurine-rich animal foods, omega-3s, and fiber-rich carbohydrate sources. In short, taurine helps propel fat cells into weight loss mode. This is done by reducing inflammatory signals to fat cells and improving fat tissue's insulin sensitivity. Omega-3s also aid in pushing our cells into that weight loss mode by improving our metabolic health and overall lowering inflammation. Lastly, fiber. The paleo-friendly carbohydrate sources are jam-packed with fiber. Carbohydrates that feature a healthy amount of fiber do not cause those blood sugar spikes I mentioned earlier. With this diet change, we can reprogram our fat cells for easy fat loss. Paleo might not be for everyone, although I think it is, but athletes may want to pay extra attention. Why is that, you ask? The paleo diet can potentially provide the following athletic benefits: improved muscle recovery, improved digestion, allowing more efficient absorption of essential nutrients, improved glucose control, bye-bye crashes, remember? Improved cognitive abilities and focus. Overall, the paleo diet provides the nutrition needed to have sustained energy, ability to grow and maintain muscle, and to strengthen our immune system and cognitive ability. Fun fact, NBA All-Star Kobe Bryant was one of the first professional athletes to go paleo. I can assure you he is not the last. I mentioned earlier paleo diet's influence on preventing disease. I know that's one of the things that interested me most about all of this. The prevalence of autoimmune diseases has been rising for some time now. To summarize, an autoimmune disease is basically a condition where your body cannot decipher between our own healthy tissue and from foreign invaders, such as viruses and bacteria. Because of this, our immune system goes into attack mode too often, even attacking our own bodies. These attacks can go unnoticed for years until an identifiable autoimmune disease develops. There are 80 different known varieties of autoimmune diseases as of right now, but more are being discovered daily. So what would we what would be best in combating this? You've guessed it, to reduce inflammation. That's where the autoimmune protocol or autoimmune paleo diet comes in. Making these dietary changes helps to heal the immune system's communication system with our bodies and our gut's healthy flora, essential to an accurate immune response. This may not be relevant to you, but with autoimmune diseases on the rise, I think this is one of the most important benefits. What do you think? So some paleo myths debunked. Myth number 1, you must become a caveman. Well, this seems a bit obvious now that we have discovered how realistic this diet is. Myth number 2, paleo is a fad. Calling paleo fad is confusing. A paleo lifestyle is designed to feed our bodies with the food we are supposed to eat and how it has been done for a very, very long time before us. Myth number 3 is unbalanced meat-only diet. Meat only equates to less than 50% of the paleo diet. Myth number 3, portions are too small. As mentioned, we are not counting calories. Instead, we are eating calorie-dense foods. Therefore, food may seem less in volume, but it does not put us in any risk of not eating enough. Realistically, the standard American diet sets us up to overeat. Myth number 5, it's too expensive. There are plenty of independent experiments of those calculating their grocery shopping paleo versus not. Like anything, planning is in order to ensure the best bang for your buck. But keep in mind, eating paleo does not inherently mean pricey. Food companies are often masters of deception. As consumers, inconsistent labeling makes making informed choices about our food extremely difficult. Paleo branded food is no exception. While the increase of the paleo label is a great tool for those looking to begin the lifestyle, it can equally make things more confusing. Let me explain. Food companies can engineer any food to follow any set of rules. Basically, that means junk food can be considered paleo within certain guidelines. So, how can you ensure that you do not fall into the trap of assuming all paleo-approved stickers equate to a healthy option? Read the ingredients. With the knowledge of what is and is not paleo-friendly, skim the ingredients and search for things like sweeteners, additives, and preservatives. Read the nutritional facts. Pay attention to the macronutrient profile. For example, is it really low carb? Compare prices. You may be paying for the label more than the product. Sometimes it makes more sense to purchase a non-paleo branded version of a product that would fit into your diet structure anyway. Keep in mind, there is no current regulation on how companies can advertise the term paleo. Have you seen any paleo branded products lately? Although there are more guidelines in a paleo diet versus the standard American diet alternative, make sure you are not limiting yourself from the foods you love. Very often there are quick changes to a recipe to make it paleo friendly. Simply use Google to search for your favorite food and do a little digging. Remember, this is fun. You should be excited about trying new things, feeding yourself and family high quality foods, and being able to share your experience with others. Do you have a food in mind that you want to make paleo, like maybe your favorite cookie recipe or your favorite muffin recipe? Information is power. Here are some fun and educational cookbooks on paleo living. Everyday Paleo by Sarah Fregosi. This is one of my favorite cookbooks. Paleo Lunches and Breakfast on the Go by Diana Rogers. The 30-Day Guide to Paleo Cooking by Haley Mason and Bill Staley. Primal Cravings, Your Favorite Foods Made Paleo by Brandon and Megan Keatley. Against All Grain, this is also one of my favorites, by Danielle Walker. Fermented, A 4-Season Approach to Paleo Probiotic Foods by Jill Cicciarelli. Digestive Health with Real Food, A Practical Guide to an Anti-Inflammatory Nutrient-Dense Diet for IBS and Other Digestive Issues by Aglaé Jacob. Paleo Fitness, A Primal Training and Nutrition Program to Get Lean, Strong, and Healthy by Daryl Edwards, Brett Stewart, and Jason Warner. Please share if you have any other book suggestions. I know that I shared a ton of information with you, and there are probably some emotions surfacing. There may be some overwhelm, some excitement, maybe even some confusion. These are great emotions. Your excitement will drive you, and your overwhelm will force you to take this process very seriously. Healthy eating is a staple of high-quality lifestyle and is something to put time and energy into, as the side effects include more energy, improved self-esteem, and amped up vigor for life. If you need help with implementing a paleo diet or any other diet, lifestyle, or health change, please reach out to me. My name again is Dr. Pamela Frank. I'm a naturopathic doctor in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. My email address is pfrank, N like Nancy, D like David, at forcesofnature.ca. Again, pfranknd@forcesofnature.ca. My phone number is 416-481-0222, and my website is naturopathtoronto.ca. If you feel like you need support on your journey to a paleo lifestyle, I'm here to help. Thank you for taking the time to experience my webinar. I love sharing information about the paleo diet with people who are eager to transform their health. If you have any further questions, please post them below and/or email me at pfranknd@forcesofnature.ca, and I will respond to you directly.